Hey everybody, this is Captain Muniz with Nomad Fishing. Today I'm bringing you the fishing report for the Miami area. It's early February. I don't remember the exact date, probably the 4th or the 5th or the 8th, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to that. But I can tell you the fishing has been inconsistent at best. There were some sales earlier this week. Some boats were getting anywhere from 3-4 shots a day, which is not bad for this time of year. We had good current. As of late, the current died off. Captain Art was out this morning, said the current was really slow. Tried some yellowtailing, little to no success. Tried to hit some deeper wrecks. He was marking a lot of fish. The fish were not chewing. Managed to get, I think, a couple amberjack and some barracudas and stuff like that, but not what he was looking for. He did mark a lot of fish, which is promising. For some reason, they just weren't chewing. Maybe it was a lack of current or what have you. He tried a bunch of different bait. Said, the conditions were nice, but the fish just weren't chewing, and there was no current. Earlier this week, another buddy of mine ran down south in search of yellowtail. He ran into the opposite problem. He had a screaming current where it was difficult to even get the baits down below the surface. So that's kind of the way the fishing has been. Been kind of inconsistent. Offshore, there's still some swordfish around. The weather's been real nice all week, and it lends itself to that type of fishing. So if you're into the sword fishing, now's a good time to get out. There's been some really nice fish being caught, so you could try that. There hasn't been a lot of mahi around, even though with the east winds, they tend to pop up here and there. And then on the wrecks, amberjack are starting to show up, and there's been some muttons on the deeper stuff. But you have to work for those pretty good. On the shallower wrecks, there's been a few African pompanos popping up too. You can catch those on live bait. You can catch them on jigs, vertical jigs. They're pretty aggressive, though. When they're hungry, they'll eat just about anything. And that's been pretty much it. Inshore, there's a few tarpon around. They seem to be a little more active when the shrimp are running. The shrimp have been quiet the last few days, but I think as we get closer to this full moon, especially if we get a little wind, maybe some northeast wind, you'll see those shrimp start to push through again, and the tarpon will get really active. But that's been pretty much it. I forgot to mention, for those of you like mackerel fishing, there's been some mackerel around the Stiltsville area. Not huge quantities, but a handful. So that pretty much does it for the report, guys. I'll see you next week, same time, same place. All right, see you then.